What's up guys, Mr. Along here back again with another video. So as you can tell, it's the evening and I got done working on some stuff for Alloc, which I'm pretty stoked about. But now I feel like, going on a little trip into town and shooting some time lapses. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to talk to you about a topic that I feel is pretty close to my heart, so stay tuned. Alright, as you can tell, I'm sitting in my car, so it's time to rock and roll and go to town. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, well, as my big camera records the time lapse, I'm gonna talk to you about some stuff that I feel is pretty important. I'm sorry about the ISO noise and everything else. Unfortunately, I forgot to put Magic Lantern on my SD card, and the iPhone 6s is not that great in low light. However, we're gonna make the most of it. So, what is the topic of today? Well, I've been thinking a lot lately about starting to shoot videos again because, as you could tell, I haven't posted anything for a long while. Well, the reason being is that I didn't really know what to shoot. I mean, I got tired of vlogging daily things that weren't particularly exciting. I got tired of talking about scootering the whole time. I mean, don't take that the wrong way. I still love scootering, but I felt like everything has been already said, and me talking about it more wouldn't really add to the situation. Actually, let me turn on the light. There we go. So, after a long thought, I thought to myself, why not continue doing these videos where I talk about my life experiences and how they shaped me and what I feel like people should know. So, I'm gonna start a new series today, and it's gonna be called What I Wish I Knew When I Was 15. I'm gonna make some kind of short version of that name to put in the titles. But today I'm gonna talk about starting a company. So as most of you know, I'm the CEO and founder of Alloc Scooter Co. and a few other things that I'm working on right now, but they're not officially live yet. And people ask me, how did you come up with starting a company? And how long did it take you to start a company? So I'm going to answer that right now. First of all, I've been thinking about starting a scooter company since I was 16. Now, back then it was just a child's dream, or a teenager's dream to be precise. I really didn't know what I would be doing, but I worked on it anyway. The first part of starting anything is doing the research. So I knew that I wanted to create a brand that would make quality scooter parts for prices that everyone could afford, because back then I was broke, so I couldn't really afford any parts. So I started, researching 3D CAD, which is computer aided design. So these are the programs that I work in and design the parts in. I went to my uncle, which teaches in a school that is for this particular thing. So he showed me Autodesk Inventor, showed me the basics of it, and pretty much told me go for it. So 2 years later, I was spending most of my time behind the computer trying to figure it all out, and I was designing a lot of stuff. A lot of it looked like shit. I might possibly include some examples of things I was doing back then, but that was normal because every time you start something new, the first things are gonna be shit. There's no going around that. And meanwhile, I did something that I'm not proud of, and I don't suggest doing. It wasn't only because of my company, but it was part of it, and I dropped out of school, which was a very stupid decision. because right now I'm going to be turning 21 and I'm just about to graduate. So don't do that. However, things progressed. I got better and better, and I tried to be out there as much as possible. So I tried talking to industry people, tried getting as much information about manufacturing, factories, all that stuff. And when I felt like I knew what I want to do in regards to products, I went ahead and I started talking to factories. And keep in mind that I'm still in the point where I have zero money. Okay, no investors, nothing. And I pretty much did this for 2 years. And at the end of these 2 years, or during those, many things happened. My life went from bad to worse to shit to better. I had to come back from Berlin, Germany, where I was living at the time, and I had to go live with my grandparents, which wasn't easy in the beginning. But right now, it's the reason why I have the things that I do. So coming back to Czech Republic for me pretty much meant end of my dream, because I didn't feel like there was anyone here that would be willing to help me out. Well, as the faith had it, I met an old family friend who was an accountant. I talked to him about it. He said, "All right, if you finish your high school, if you promise me to do that, I'm gonna help you start the company." So we did, and 2 years later, here we are. So my advice to the 15-year-old me would be: don't give up on your dreams. Don't be afraid to dream big, because the bigger your dream, the bigger accomplishments are gonna be, and just go for it. Don't be afraid to ask for advice. Don't be afraid to take something that's set to you personally, because actually take as many things personally as you can, because these things are gonna help you get better at it. So yeah, don't don't give up. Don't be scared to dream big, because for all you know, in 2 years, you might go from being broke to having a company. Now, I'm not saying I'm a millionaire or anything like that, and I never started Analog with the outset of, hey, I want to be a millionaire, but I'm doing a lot better, as you can tell. I have a car now, which I didn't think 2 years ago would be a possibility for me. So yeah, that's the message for today. I hope you guys enjoy it. My name is Mr. Analog, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. All right, take it easy. Bye. I really wish it wasn't raining like that.